Hello.
Hi.
This is Clueless Questions, where Kay and I answer questions that are sent in from the Clueless clan. We also got some Clueless comments as well in the mix and the blend. A few more people have been talking about this whole colour number thing. I want to leave it. If you want to know what that is about, please listen to our last two Clueless Questions. I can't do synesthesia or whatever it is anymore, bro. But let's get straight.
I saw a clip of Kanye and Pharrell listening to a song, and they were both like, you know when you're just like, oh, you lot are full of shit, man. You know, and like they were both going, as in like trying to act like, oh, this is where like, this is the pocket where I'd like sample it, and this. Okay. I was just like, if I you don't need to do all these actions, do you know what I mean?
So there's another version of that, right? So I want you guys at home to envisage the Jay-Z meme of him kind of bumping his head. You know that meme? Yeah. So in radio, there's like radio pluggers, and it was their job to get you to like a song so much that you played it on radio. Yeah. And we used to call it like the radio plugger head bob, when you know they don't really like the tune, but they're nodding their head to it like, you hear that little and they're like bumping and you almost, if they do it right, you start bumping your head as well, and you think, wow, maybe this is a tune.
And they were both dressed sort of similarly. They both wore like really weird shades and stuff like that, and it was just like, oh man, you know when you're like, for me this all looks too try hard. Even the whole, hey man, I'm fashion. Hey man, I'm gonna wear Wellington boots with a leather jacket. Fashion.
Listen, we all know clothing is something that you need to live and stay warm, yeah, but anything else is just extra in it. So, you know, fashion.
Going.
Oh,
look at this crap, bro. Put a camera on me. Like,
I'm not about fashion. I think I wore like an oversized t-shirt the other day, and a few people were like, but I just bought it because I bought it at a fat time, innit? Yeah, and I put it on people like, yeah, I see what you're doing, that whole oversized look. Like 3 or 4 people, I was like, what? Yeah, man, trendy. These are words are easy. Yeah, that's what you did.
At the moment, it's trendy to look like a tramp.
Is it?
Yeah, because I wear oversized stuff as well. It's like stuff that like I'd wear to the gym.
Comfortable.
Or like, comfortable stuff where you're like, oh, just. Also, like you said, when you're a bit bigger, it just hides everything. Like today, man. I'm not trying to hide my stomach and that. Like people are like, wow, baggy trousers and go. Anyway,
I was even at the gym today. On the back of that, I was even at the gym today, and again, I was in my gym clothes, which are. If you ever see me in the gym, let's put it like this: I could be painting a flipping wall. Yeah, I don't care. I'm in there to work. I'm not in there to look
very
good.
Specific. A wall.
I don't want to say painting the ceiling because that's a euphemism for something else. So I have to be very careful there.
Okay.
But yeah, like I'm in the gym and I see people that really like are wearing the finest to go to the gym, like, and I'm like, is that really? Are we doing this? Like, we really are going to the gym? But is it a thing where you want to feel your best, so you feel like you can work out your best? Because I'm in there to sweat, lift some weights, get the fuck out of there.
People, I don't know. Some people like getting.
I talk the truth. Come on.
Some people like getting their partners getting like because if you don't go out much, especially in your 30s, you want to impress. You go there looking fresh. Do you know what I mean? I don't, but some people do. Let us know. Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. All right. So anyway, couple questions that we had in with regards to the Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing. Like, obviously, it's not a muso podcast here, but I just want to say, look, I don't think I was clear enough last week. Massive round of applause for K. Man. He done his thing, representing the West Coast.
What did the question say?
Bringing them all together. Just people commenting on the whole Drake thing, innit? Like, what are your thoughts? But like, I'm like, you united the West Coast, so you helped people. You have someone who stayed true to what you have helped black people, and you stayed true to your cause as well, and also you made some bops as well, man. You get me? Obviously, I know you were lacking positive words for Kendrick loss. CK, you were very neutral in your. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good clash. Or whatever.
Oh, no. Do you know what? Like, I think if it was about 5 years ago, I'd have been so invested in it. But I think I just don't care about millionaires beefing anymore.
I think, and that's an interesting take, because I like I said, I'm happy with what Kendrick's done. He's used this as an opportunity to save lives.
The only time I care about beef is football beef.
Football beef, yeah.
And even then, I'm a bit like, I feel like being a Man United fan really made me disassociate with millionaires ruining my weekend. I used to be in a space where if Man United lost, I'd be like, oh my days. Bro, it would have ruined my whole, especially a 12 o'clock kickoff. Oh my gosh, early on a Saturday, now my whole weekend's ruined. So I learned to detach myself from millionaires ruining my weekend.
So you don't care about the beef at all?
I thought it was nice seeing it back and forth.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but it got to a stage at one point where I was like, I've had enough.
When was that?
I think when Kendrick released his track 20 minutes after Family Matters and bodied Drake, I was like, I don't need to hear anymore. So then when like The Heart Part 6 and all of that shit came out, I was a bit like, I'm already over this.
Yeah. I just enjoyed it, man. I think it's good to see that kind of sportsmanship. I'd rather that than people shooting each other. And Kendrick did the opposite.
I want to see
death. I want to see death. I want to see stomping out, chains getting snatched.
I want to see people at award shows with security holding them back, man. Like the good old days in hip hop when it was. Yeah, okay. When people say keep it all on wax, sometimes don't. No, I'm not talking guns. I'm talking like just have a little punch up. A little punch up.
That'd be pathetic though, seeing that, bruv.
I know.
I don't want to see that.
Little punch
That's
up.
embarrassing, bro.
Little punch up in the street.
90% of rappers ain't really got fists. They got the voice and the chat in it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? There's only a few of them that you know are really handy.
Annoying, innit? Like, yeah.
And the few of them that really deal with what they talk about, right? Like a lot of the time we hear a lot of stuff like so and so went to jail on charges of da-da-da, and everyone's saw that
because
coming.
my thing is, if you hate somebody that much, just have a little meet me here in the park and let's go for a swingers, bro. Like, Joe, as men, no cameras, nothing. Let's just swing it out, kind of thing. Not, yeah.
It's
anyway,
but anyway, look, my response is well done to Kendrick. I really enjoyed what he did. You fucked him up, man. You won that hands down. And a lot of people that it's really interesting. My funniest thing is seeing all of the Drake fans that are like can't take that is an L. Like, you know, your friend that can't take when their team lose at football. Yeah, but when you think of the statistics and bruv,
just relax, man. Controller is still there to listen to. You can still listen to all of the Drake songs.
Bruv, the tunes there to listen to, and he will sell more records. But like Tupac said, you know, crack sells a lot more than a lot of other drugs. Doesn't mean it's the best drug, innit? You get me? So that's the opinion.
That is
what is the best drug?
I've never heard that quote. I've never heard that quote.
That's a great quote. Yeah.
Genuinely never heard
crack sells a lot. Don't mean it's a good drug. 100%. Right. Anyway, from Meji, so you're team Kendrick then, yeah?
I'm not team any of them, but I know. Okay. But it's quite clear that Kendrick won. Like, and anybody denying that is deluded. A
little bit confused, isn't it? Yeah.
Not a little bit confused.
Yeah,
Deluded.
A little bit confused.
Deluded beyond measure. I'm not team any of them.
Okay.
I've been to both their concerts.
You know what? I remember specifically when you were at Kendrick Lamar's concert.
Oh, whatever, man. Now, anyway,
I remember seeing that social media post. That was one of the times when Kae didn't invite me to a press gig, right? And I remember somebody like the camera was it was like a sold out O2 arena, right? And the camera was facing and there was mad response from the crowd. And then the camera pans over to Kae, who was sitting down on his phone.
I just
answering a really important text.
I just recorded a clip.
Okay,
and I was just posting it to Insta.
So you sat down to post it to Insta while everyone was standing up in the booth, yeah?
Oh yeah, everyone wasn't standing up, bruv.
I swear you had your legs spread. No, you look like you've been chilling there for a while, man.
Bro, I sit in most places.
Bro, you're talking to me. I missed the lip. Where's the seating at in the club? You look like you were nice and comfy there. You were chilling there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Mikel Antonio and Ivan Toney were there as well. So he's scoring goals in the Copa America. He's come on into the Euros.
All right.
You know, it was just stars there, really.
Yeah, man. But you were just chilling. Oh, man.
Yeah, they were chilling as well.
Gutted, man. One of the greatest rappers alive, bruv.
Yeah, they were chilling as well. Why am I the only one that gets shit for
I just saw you in the video, okay? I just saw you, man.
Just that.
I was there for the concert. These time you're at the Drake concert. Yeah.
Not even.
Chilling. Right.
Just at home punching a wall like this motherfucker sitting down.
I was cool. I was like, you're not even enjoying it.
Squeeze his neck when I see him.
Not even enjoying it. Right. So we did that one. Here's another one. If both of you ruled the world and had to abolish one thing for the betterment of mankind, what would you get rid of?
Oh.
Can we make this more exciting, please? Can we? Obviously, Kae and I we're going to abolish hunger. We're going to abolish thirst. We're gonna abolish. What's another obvious one? Like what? Like money or like being poor or whatever. Let's be more exciting, man.
I don't know why you're saying we're gonna abolish all of this. First of all, You don't speak for me. No, I'm joking. Yeah, all those boring answers. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay,
let's be more exciting.
Yeah,
what would all right? Here's what would I abolish? What would I abolish? I would abolish right now calling everything AI. Because I've had enough of it, bruv. Yeah,
that's
it's not AI.
Niche. That's very niche.
It's not AI. Yeah, look, like, you know, I hate this whole using AI to sell stuff. Like it's like me going, so I've made this new device, and when water gets to 100 degrees, it cooks water, and when water gets to 100 degrees, it turns off. AI, no, it's a kettle, bruv. You get me? Or I have this device, when it's AI, when somebody walks past this sensor, it turns the lights on. No, that's a light sensor. That's existed forever.
I would take the vote away from a lot of people.
Oh, you'd abolish voting?
No, I would take the vote away from
Okay,
I would not abolish voting. I would,
because this is for abolishing for the betterment of mankind.
Yes, I would take the vote away from
So you'd abolish voting. Some very severe words we use there. You take the vote away from a certain set of people.
From a lot of people.
Okay.
I would make it a legal requirement for you to be able to answer a certain amount of questions before you could vote.
Do you know what's funny, right?
Like it'll be like a multiple choice kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I've heard stories this week of people going to polling booths going, excuse me, Keir Starmer's not on this.
Yeah.
Or Rishi Sunak's not on it. And it's just like, you don't understand how the voting system in this country works. Jail.
Do you know what, though? Be surprising is how many British people would struggle to take the citizenship test that people have to take to get into the country.
Brilliant. If we need people out of here, we've got a population crisis apparently.
Okay. If they drop it on us right now, if we got it on us right now, we might struggle with that, you know. Like if they hit us with the citizenship, well, I'd lose my vote.
I don't know. I think I'd.
Bro, they're mad, you know, the questions. Can we get a sample question up? It's just one, because honestly, Kae, because I'm thinking,
all right,
if we, you got to think about how you're going to do it. But I'm thinking, I might. Can you imagine being able to lose your citizenship at any time?
Though you could go Nigeria.
Yeah, I could.
like. Push comes to shove.
All right,
you better get that passport sorted out.
Who served? Oh yeah, better do it. Who served as prime minister during World War II? It's got the answers too.
Churchill, yeah.
Yeah. How many houses make up UK? Oh, we know that one. Yeah. What's the official flower of England? A rose, apparently.
Yeah, because that's what you've got on the rugby uniforms.
Yep,
rugby kits.
The roses. What are the fundamental principles of British life? I'd be like, curry. Yeah, curry. Yeah, football. Yeah, doing what I want. And the answer is the democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect, and tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs.
I'd have got democracy and rule of law, individual liberty and mutual respect, and the other stuff.
I'd have got none of that.
I'd have just.
I'd have got none of
that. I'd have been in there with the examiner. Do you want the real answer, or do you want the proper answer?
Do you know what I'd really want to abolish for the betterment of mankind? If I'm honest, Kae, calories. Yeah, but nothing has calorific content.
But that's science.
Yeah, no, but I have the power to do anything. I'm going to abolish calories.
Gravity.
Yeah, perfect. How would you do that? Where would you fly first?
No, that's mad. I can't.
I'd get rid of calories because that would be great.
So you just eat what you want.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I don't think that's where the question was aiming into, like imaginary.
All right.
Changing science and bending rules, but
that's a very good point.
You're the sci-fi guy.
That's a very good point. So this would better mankind because it would get rid of obesity. There we go. And if there's no calories in your hunger,
because that gets rid of obesity as well, but in a very different,
in a very direct way.
It's a joke. Fucking hell! Before anybody starts.
I'm still waiting for the chip shop fucking messages to come in. Right, okay, cool. Here's from Lights Out. We all know your views on Adidas. Am I saying that right?
Adidas.
Yeah. Does the recent collab with Jose Mourinho change your mind?
I've not seen this.
This is a collab. We got a link to it.
Jose Mourinho.
And
this is
me,
edit
as well.
Special one.
Full screen.
Adidas JJJJ. Oh right, he looks cool, man. But Jose always does look good. How important?
I don't like it.
Can we talk about what's happening in this?
He doesn't like
say
in
any
your
place,
hometown. What's your
because
favorite
it's
clown?
probably the only place in the world where people looks at me as one of them.
He's in his hometown.
Yeah.
They let me free. I can go anywhere, and in here people looks at me just as one of them. One guy that left the city many years ago, but always come back.
Always come.
Okay.
Jaunt. It's very Portuguese, the G, you know?
Jump.
My name,
Jose.
We go with a deep
Jump.
So
Okay, maybe we should wrap this now because we might get
comes from
what's it called? Strikes by this. So what's going on in this advert then? He's having an interview and he's wearing Adidas. So to put you in the frame, Kae has a bit of an issue with certain pairs of Adidas trainers, and obviously
I put a story up on my Instagram saying that when I see girls in Adidas Sambas with white socks, it looks like they're getting ready to referee a Europa League game. And I'll be genuine, I don't take that back. I stand by what I said. When I walk around Soho now and see so many people in Adidas Sambas with white socks, and I'm like, are you going to... It feels like when we used to dress up in jeans with AstroTurfs ready to play football at any given time. That's what it feels like.
To be honest, I never did that, but I did know kids at school that did get down like that. The kid
you
that
never
was
do
ready.
that?
Nah, man. Nah, never jeans.
You
with
weren't
AstroTurfs.
really a football guy though, were you?
I was captain of the football team.
Were you?
Yeah. And I played on the basketball team and the rugby team.
That is so mad because nowadays you talk to Marcus just really doesn't give a shit about any sport. You were the guy. You were Jude Bellingham. You were Jude Bellingham when you were younger, and then you just thought,
who else?
You lost the love.
Else?
And you lost the love for it.
Do you know what, bruv? I love playing sport. I think playing sport.
But the love was not there anymore for me. So now when I go back to my hometown, they just look at me as one of them. Marcos, just one of them.
He used to be. He's not anymore. Yeah, man. I love playing sports, bruv. But watching it, I kind of just fell off a little bit, man, when other things became the focus. I think music came into the limelight more, and I got really into music. So you had to pick one or the other.
Girls, that's what it was.
Yeah, you're right, DJ. Yeah, you're right, DJ. Yeah, you're right, DJ. Yeah,
I've seen many a great footballer. I've seen many a great footballer just throw it all away as soon as they've heard "Let your love come in."
That's they risk it all to the oots. Lost it to the oots.
Yeah, a couple bits of unts and you lost your carear. Not you, but I'm saying like I've seen a lot of.
I did alright, bro. Listen, I know some fantastic DJs that lost it all. Lost it all. I know some, mate. I did, brother. Listen, let me be real with you. Was I the best DJ when I was coming up with my crew? No, I was not. But you know, other people get onto other things.
I had no idea you were that much of a sporty guy, but it makes sense.
Wasn't it, man? As I got bigger though, I did drop back. So I went from like midfield, was up front sometimes, and then as I got bigger and bigger, it was like more like centre back. You get me? Or play like at the back end of midfield, innit? Like crunching, mashing up, man. Do you know what I mean? Like
that's not the actual technical term for it, but okay.
That's what we did at school, innit? That's what we did. Yeah.
Crunching up, man.
So now that we see the chosen one wearing some Adidas, what is that? Has that changed your mind at all? Is the question?
No.
I mean, as you know, I'm
anyone that gets paid to wear something, doesn't influence me to.
So if they came with the check, the 3 stripes dropped on our
Bro,
desk.
I've done it for a free football match. What are you talking about? I'm not saying I'm not gonna wear Adidas. I've just said a lot of the stuff that they've made recently.
It's that specific pair, isn't it? That's doing your mind in. That's doing your night.
That's doing my night in. I'm just like, it just doesn't look amazing.
Yeah.
Especially with what people are wearing them with these days. But yeah,
I like them. You know.
Yeah, good for you, bruv.
Quite nice. I might cop a couple pairs.
Do your thing.
What are the other ones that look like Sambas? Is it Gazelles or whatever?
Yeah.
I used to have loads of those.
They used to be Sports Direct's finest.
Oh yeah, definitely. I picked up like a few pairs of them. Yeah. Wow, did they not carry good swag?
And now they will not be in Sports Direct. So it just goes to show.
Yeah.
It's funny how things, how much of fashion is cyclical.
Very cyclical. Very, but you know, it is what it is, bruv.
But yeah, right. Jose can do what he wants. Jose's been doing that for ages. But like, Jose also is a multi-millionaire. Nobody cares what he wears, bruv. Jose Mourinho could be in a t-shirt and people are like, oh my days, that's Jose Mourinho. Yeah. Like, you don't give a shit, bruv.
I don't think I've ever noticed what he's wearing. I might be like suit, not suit. That's probably the only differentiation I can have.
Also, depending on what club he's managing, barely ever wearing that Adidas or whatever. He's just gonna have his club's tracksuit on.
Yeah, because
maybe
he
he'll wear some trainers. Yeah.
Maybe
he wears some trainers at Adidas. That's about it. Whatever, man.
Yeah. All right. So, Cash said, I recently went to Ultra Comedy in Leeds, which was like white collar boxing but for stand up comedy. Quite funny. 8 weeks training workshops with a group each learning and developing a 5-minute set, and we all performed our sets this Sunday just gone. I have grown I've grown. Get this English right. Sorry, mate.
You've grown.
I've grown an even more massive respect and appreciation for what stand-up comedians like Kae and Marcus do. I definitely added the Marcus into that sentence. And I bet this experience is just the tip of the iceberg compared to professionals. An excellent experience, and I highly recommend it. An excellent experience, and I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to go out of their comfort zone, learn something new, and grow. Kae, you're an inspiration. Keep it up, and keep up the loving, increased podcast content from both of you.
Oh, thank you very much. I would never say I'm an inspiration, but I appreciate that.
And I can read. I just refreshed the page halfway through. I was talking through that.
That's a massive compliment. Thank you very much. I do think though people need to stop overestimating stand-up comedy. People always going, "Oh man, it can change minds." It can't.
Who says it can change?
I've seen loads of people going, "Oh yeah, we're like." I've seen people go. I said it in my last special. Where people are like, "Yeah, stand-up comedians are like modern day philosophers." No, we're not.
See, that's the thing. Right?
There are actual philosophers out there.
You do drop some gems, Kae, yeah? And I respect you, and you're still on your journey, right? But like, say that about Chappelle, right? He says stuff where I think because of where he is, he can have that, like during very tough times in lockdown, he was dropping some real deep kind of, it wasn't even comedy, it was like talking and having really serious things, right? Serious conversations where comedy, I think it was like, all right, well, I said that with a zest.
No.
All right. But yeah, like,
you take stuff I say sometimes and then just.
It's all right, we'll get VAR on that.
Build your own narrative.
we'll get VAR on that. But yeah, no. But like, so he did stuff that wasn't perceived as basic comedy. He kind of took it to a whole different level, right? And I believe that is changing the game and doing stuff. But I think when I come to see it did made a massive impact.
I don't think it changes.
It did change minds, man. There was massive discord on the internet and discourse as well on the internet, and I think that it did, hearing stuff from his point of view helped to bring people that had a smaller or a narrower mindset come over, and it also stirred the pot in certain ways as well. But when I go to see comedy, I want to laugh. I don't want to have my mind changed.
Yeah,
so I want to come and see like your show that you smacked. You came out, you kicked the fucking doors off. I said you came out, you smashed it.
My dad always says you're my favorite. Out of all my friends, you're his favorite.
Who?
My dad says
about what?
About you. Marcus.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, your friend is my favorite. He's like, that's why I greeted him. He's like, because he said you're the best in the world. When you were introduced
there you go.
to me. And I was like, oh shit, yeah. He's like, yeah, that friend is he was my favorite one.
There you go. Change minds out there. You probably didn't like me. Who's this guy? But
no. He was just like, he's like, that's why when I saw him later, I greeted him.
Yeah,
really,
man.
Yeah,
bro, I showed your dad. No, I didn't even show you that a lot of respect. The respect he is fucking due.
Yeah.
I walked up to him and I said, "Lovely to meet you. I'm Marcus." Yeah. Get me, man. You gotta show family respect, man.
He was just like, he's my favorite out of your friends, and I was like, cheers, Dad. It was bare random. It was like a couple months ago. And I was just like, it's like 7.
Oh, he just said that randomly?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said it. So he said it on that. I was wondering where that came from.
No, it was just mad random. Like, it was like, I think he was telling somebody else about it, about the show, and he was just like, and then he was just like, oh yeah, your friend is my favorite. I was like, okay.
Because I gave you the biggest big ups. I did. I gave you a good announcement.
Amazing how parents work. He said something nice about my son. He's my favourite.
Yeah, he's all right. Is he the one that said he liked? Yeah, cool. But what I was going to say was, okay, so there's outliers. It's like with DJing as well, right? So people be like, oh, this DJ changed my life. No. Most DJs, you want to go and shake your leg, you want to dance around, and that's it, yeah. There are some DJs out there that I think you can go and enjoy a set, and you can come out and be like, that was an education. Yeah. You get me? But I'm like, and other DJs don't like me saying this, is I say to them, look, bruv, we can all talk about this and that. Just run the fucking tunes in it. Pick the best tunes for that audience, and it's harder than that. Pick the best tunes for that audience and make them have a good night.
Yeah, but when you bring it down to a base level, like at the end, it's like when people go, "Oh my god, what you do is so brave." I'm like, bro, relax, man. See, it's not brave, man. Bravery is going into a fucking fiery building trying to like rescue people, man.
And you're right, but what they're saying, that's the thing. That's a different thing, though. That's the thing, is you've done it so much. To say to somebody to step up in front of an audience of 1,500 people, 1,000 people, 2,000, whatever, that is scary. Yeah, for some people. Some people can't stand up in a room full of 10 people or 5 people. And even for DJs, some people think just a DJ standing in a room playing tunes back to back all night and not clanging, that's an amazing achievement, and it is the first time you do it, but because you've done it so many times, and because DJs have done it so many times, or whatever, people are just like, you know, like, wow, I can't believe you do that. You're like, fuck it, bruv. When you come out on stage and goes, everyone having a good time, and they go, ah, they're like, flipping, oh, look at that genius at work. You've not even hit a lick of your lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't see the bravery in it. Like, I'm just like, it's one of those things where, like, if you do it enough times, you'll be good at it. Whereas you could go into a burning building. Yeah, doesn't matter how many times you could do it. Yeah, that could be your last time doing it.
I don't want my fireman to feel first day adrenaline when they're saving me. I want my fireman to be like, I don't want my fireman to come in and go, fucking hell, I can't believe I'm doing this. But I want my fireman to be like, right, job on. Could you imagine?
But that's what I'm saying. They're bravery, but any given time, that could be the end of their life that day.
They're just like, it's another.
Whereas like me on stage, the more I do it, the less. I mean, it could be my last gig because I'm shit at it at one point. Like, people go, we don't find you funny anymore.
You could die metaphorically on stage. Yeah,
but it's never it's never actually the end of your life. Whereas like a fireman walking into a building, or a firewoman walking into a building, you're like, bro, that's fucking bravery.
It is real bravery.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to treat it like it's nothing when they're in there. I want them to be like,
of course, I don't want them, but like, that's what makes them be good at it, that level of fear. Because if they didn't have a level of fear, they'd be arrogant about it, and then that's when you start making mistakes.
Big up my boy, I don't know if what's his name, he's a fireman, like, and actually a couple of my boys are firemen. I didn't even know, like, one, and they know each other. So saw one at the gym, and I was like, I heard you like fireman now, whatever. He's like, yeah. And I bumped into someone else 5 minutes later walking down the street, and
how do you know Sam? Fireman Sam? You know?
Yeah, Sam. I was like, what are you doing? He goes, I work as a fireman. I was like, I was just talking to my man who's a fireman. He goes, yeah, I'm his sergeant. I was like, right, okay. But yeah, apparently firemen are the only other emergency service that have the power to break and enter. Nah, they all do. They can break and enter. Yeah, me, because they have to go in. It's, you know what? I think fireman sounds like a cool job, right?
So what you're saying is, essentially, you could be a great burglar if you're a fireman.
Oh, fantastic! You got all the tools. Hey man, do you mind if I take this home for the weekend? Angelically open a drawer.
So open up a man's door.
Oh mate,
why has your fireman mate got loads of Range Rovers in his?
Oh mate, my pool needs refilling. Don't worry, bruv, I'll take the van for the weekend. But yeah, man, they can break and enter, and but bruv, it's a tough job as well. You know, they have to do other shitty bits as well. You know,
like
smell coming from next door neighbour's house. They got to break the door down and find the body in it if an old person's dead or whatever. Car crash.
They're basic ones, though, innit? It's
a car crash.
Yeah, I think that's harder.
Cutting someone out their car.
A car crash is easier to deal with than an actual raging fire.
Yeah, but it's icky though.
Yeah, but like what? Oh, you out yet?
Nah, you're thinking all nice. I'm thinking like, what if they see a proper messy one, bruv? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but like actually seeing someone burn is a mad thing.
Well, what? Oh yeah, that's mad. Yeah. Hopefully they're there before that happens.
Yeah, but that's my point, innit? Like when you're seeing like buildings going up in flames. Sorry, you're just like, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And that's bravery, not fucking. Everyone having a nice time tonight.
Or reload.
It's a bit like. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like public speaking, I can see why people find it hard. However, like most things in life are about repetitions.
I mean, you're right. I say this all the time about radio and pods and stuff like that. People are like, how do you, like, I don't think I could do it. I think everyone could do it, you know.
It's just about if you're willing to put in the reps.
Yeah, man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger taught us that.
Yeah. So, last question today before we bounce out of here. It's going to be something we've never done before. We've been asked by Lights Out. RE New Balance 1500s are one of the best silhouettes ever. Not all of their range has been or have been untrendy. Now, there's a lot of trainer chat in here. I've got a few sneaks here, but I'm sneak fiend. One of the best silhouettes ever. What is that? Is that to do with the shape? What is that? Trainer chat?
Yeah,
trainer silhouette.
It's about the.
Is that real? Is that real talk?
Yeah.
You know this, yeah?
Yeah.
So do you know what the 1500s are?
No.
Can we have a look at the 1500s?
Yeah, we can do, but I'll be real with you. I have like a level of arrogance about New Balance where I'm just
about New Balance.
Just out loud.
All trainers, really?
Yeah, most designer trainers I don't respect. Most New Balance I don't respect. Most Adidas I don't respect.
Okay, they just
Adidas
look like
football boots and old basketball. I do, but yeah. What'd you do there?
They just look like kicks. Like they're trainers, isn't it? Like we're just looking at them now. Yeah, they just look like they're nice.
But this is all right. Say, click on that red pair. You know the red one. How much better would that look with a Nike tick?
I mean, it kind of says Nike. It's just missing 3 letters. Not really. Almost there.
Do you know what I mean? If you saw that, you're like, yeah, it does look good, but then an Air Max 1 looks much better than that. Do you know what I mean? It's like that looks like it's trying to be an Air Max 1, but it's not.
Oh, is it Skechers that have been busting the Air Max 95 rip-offs as well? Now, Skechers,
probably.
Yeah,
Harry Kane's got a Skechers shoe deal. If you look at Harry Kane football boots, they're Skechers, and it just looks like, bro, I don't know, man. I'd take the lower deal.
Yeah. See, look, Skechers are starting to put the Nike, but like, nice. If you go back one, actually, Will, 1 second, go back a step.
But then
so look at the white ones. Those are like, I thought when I first saw a pair of those, I was like, wow, Nike have remixed their 95s.
Yeah.
And then when I got closer, I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I think most in clothing and trainers and whatever, most of good designs have gone.
Yeah.
The rest is about brainwashing.
Yeah.
It's like Kanye West getting you to wear what look like fucking rhinos on your feet now. Or like people wearing those plastic ones that go over
Crocs. Don't you dare start on.
No, not Crocs. Well, have you seen the Crocs that he makes?
Oh yeah, those like Crocs Plus. I don't know what they are.
They just look like fucking. It looks like rhino essentially. Do you know what I mean? Like you're like, why have they're not Crocs, they're rhino.
Well, in answer to your question, Lights Out, I think Kay said what he needs to say, and my answer is I'm here for comfortable.
I like the trainers that were popping when I was young.
They're still popping. They ain't got better than that though.
My point exactly, right? The other ones I wear is running shoes, and I'm not wearing running shoes as fashion. End of.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that perfect pair of running shoes I can wear everywhere. I might get on those ons that we were talking about last week. I might look at a pair of them, man. But they got to be blacked out, bruv. I'm not any trainer I wear. I'm not really trying to step in the room and make everyone go, damn. I'm not that kind of guy. Like Will's got some bangers on today. Get me? What are these? Air Max 90?
No, they're
Air Max 1s? Yeah,
Air
come
Max.
on. Green. Boston.
Air Max 1s are the best trainer ever
He's
made.
got the Boston Lemonade Limeade pack from a couple years ago.
There you go.
Banging, yeah.
There you go. That is.
You think Air Max 1's that your favourite crep ever?
Air Max 1 is the best trainer ever made.
For you?
For everyone.
Really? Trying to think what my favourite one is.
Air Max 1 red ones, the original ones, the white and red ones. Best trainer ever made.
I think I like the 97s, you know. That was always my favourite from that era.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like those.
Because they had the air all the way around. Yeah.
I never like one. I've worn a few and they're so uncomfortable.
Is it?
It's a joke.
I find them quite comfortable. TNs are quite comfortable as well.
I just find them too chunky if I'm being honest.
Chunky?
Yeah.
You
when
sure?
You're wearing them, they're a bit too chunky, whereas like Air Max 1s that feel like very light.
Oh, you're wearing Air Max 1s? Oh, what a coinky dink. Okay.
That's
you know me, I'm an Air Max Crocs kind of guy. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you do want to send us any questions over, aintgotacluepodcast@gmail.com. As usual, you know our Patreon questions do kind of get preference because I'll be honest.
Because they paying us!
They're juicier. Yeah, man, we'll be in your ear hole soon. Big up.